hair that grows on your back doesn't keep you warm during the winter?
Well, no, not on its own. I've got to grow out my hair on my head too. But usually throughout the year, I cut my hair on my head because it grows too fast. Like it just grows overnight, like real long and things like that. So
Yeah.
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 And how about you? Do you grow hair ever at all?
Yeah, just on my head, not so fast between my legs and on my
Okay,
back and my
not on your
underarms
top
like
lip.
you. Huh?
Not on your top lip because I'm seeing a little fuzz up
Not at
there.
all. Not at all on my top lip. Can you do the same?
What do you mean?
All right. Anyways,
Yeah.
how are you doing? How have you been doing? Haven't
I'm
talked to
doing
you in a
good.
while.
Yeah, I'm doing good. I just got off work at the Piggly Wiggly. And I actually, this young man came up to me and talked to me at the job. And it was quite
About what?
flattering.
Okay. About
Well,
what?
he came up to me. He said his name was Slater. And he worked up at the oil rig like 4 miles up the street. And he came on his lunch break to get him something to eat. And he came through my line and he said, "Well, you look mighty fine tonight, young woman." And I said, "I ain't no young woman. We look about the same age." And then he said, "No, I'm about 25 years old." I said, "Well, I'm 20, so that ain't too far off." And he said, "Well, you're still a young kid to me. You better watch out before I put that thing on you." I said, "What thing?" He said, "You know what thing I'm
Right.
talking about." And I said, "Well, that's nasty talking. I won't hear it." Meanwhile, I'm blushing because he was quite handsome. He might have been a little rotund, but that don't really scare me off too much. But I thought he was handsome. May have been missing a tooth or two. But he was still handsome.
And you know what, Terry? That is good because I have really thought that you would never find yourself a gentleman caller. But hey, if he has to have missing
Well, I've
teeth and look
actually
like he
have.
eats at Bojangles, then that's fine.
Well, I actually have a boyfriend right now,
Do
but I was just
you? What's his
talking
name?
Tyler.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tyler,
Um.
that boy that gets accused of racism. Are you talking about that Tyler?
Well, you know what? Colored people always like to accuse people of stuff like that. Just because I get on here and I tell the truth about colored people, they always call me that too. But I ain't never been that kind of person. I do love y'all. You see, I come on here and I talk to you all the time. How could I be racist? You know what I mean? Like you and I have several conversations, and you're as black as they come. Black as coal. Black as night. Black
Yes,
as
and
my
I
kids.
have several conversations with you, and your hygiene is very poor. And I don't like people with poor hygiene. And I
And
still
you
come
know
on here
what?
and talk
That's
to you, and
not
I
the
just,
only thing
every
that's
time you
poor.
speak on your time, when you start speaking, I just hold my breath. You can't even tell I hold my breath, and I pinch my nose sometimes. When I go off the camera, it's really to go like this. When you
You
started
pinch that
laughing,
nose?
yeah.
You must got some big hands to pinch that nose together. Because it's
Well,
quite long. It's
everybody
quite
wasn't
wide.
blessed to have a nose as small as yours. Everybody didn't have a rush emergency birth. Your nose was pinched by your mama's big thighs. They couldn't get your half of your face out, so your nose is very pinched and very sharp. If you turn this way, you would notice that your nose was like a sign that says "this way," a arrow sign. Have you ever seen that
Yeah. Well,
Avatar
the only
movie?
thing that's going to be pinched is you if you keep talking shit to me because my boyfriend's in the mafia. And I will have you pinched, to be
Well, and
honest
I
with
will
you.
have you know if we're talking about the same boyfriend, then I will have you know he'll probably do a lot of things to me as a black woman. But anyways, have you seen that movie, The Avatar?
I have.
And if you turn to the side, you would notice that that arrow that was on that Avatar boy's head is placed right in the middle of your face, and you use that shit to smell. You call it your nose. I call it a dagger because it's sharp as fuck at the ends. But
The only
okay.
thing sharp is your hairline, because Lord knows you go to that barbershop and ask them for a fucking lineup. Because one thing about you is you got a Caesar fade under them braids. And I know that's the wig. Yes,
And the
that's the
only thing
only thing
that's sharp
sharp.
is your hairdresser's scissors. And when you took a sneeze, it took your eyebrows right off the end of your eyebrows. And I know that those are penciled and sharpied in. I know if I take you on a field trip to a motherfucking pool or an amusement park, there will be no more brows. It'll only be 5 o'clock shadow.
Well, the one thing about me is I ain't never had to pencil nothing on my face because I'm just naturally beautiful. But the thing that's penciled on you
Mm-hmm.
is you being penciled in to that OBGYN session every 5 days because Lord knows you got gonorrhea or something fierce and your cooter's itching up.
And
Cooter's
you know
itching
what?
and
What about
burning.
it?
Huh?
And what about it?
Yeah,
And what
that's just
about it?
being penciled in.
I'm a woman that gets lots of gentlemen callers. A problem that you wish that you had.
I
You
get
haven't
loads
touched a
of
man
gentlemen
since
callers.
since since the Lord Himself was touching His feet on this earth. No man has
I
ever wanted
get
to lay down
loads
with a
of gentlemen
behemoth
callers. But the
or
difference
a
between me and you is
bell pepper
I
with
don't take them all
legs.
up on their offer.
Nobody would ever lay down with a charred bell pepper with legs. So you know that you don't have to deal with the same issues that I have to deal with. But as a woman, I have to deal with those issues sometimes. But you'll never deal with those issues as a woman because nobody wants to deal with you.
Well, the one thing about it is I think you're jealous of me because I got somebody to call my own and you're running around here slapping your cooter on anybody you can. And that's why you're looking the way you're looking with all the measles and mumps and bumps and crumps all over your face. Like
Bumps
you got
where?
monkeypox or something.
Bumps where?
Everywhere. They're everywhere.
Oh,
Under your
okay.
arms, on your forehead, on your nose, and your
I
hands.
hold on. That just sparked something in me. What was the first one you said? Under your arms? Let me see yours.
My what?
Under your arms.
Well, you know what? I
Ah,
actually just got.
let me see that charred, grilled underarm.
One thing about me
Ah,
is I actually am a lady, and there are weird people on
I
here that are
just
freaking.
want to see your saggy trash bag, hefty underarm. I know it sags, I know it jiggles, I know it hangs to the left and to the right, but I just want to see
The
that
only thing
underarm.
hanging to the left and the right is your ball sack.
I don't have one of those, but you wish I
No,
did so you
that's
could
because
suck
your
on it. You
physician, because your
lesbian
physician told me
Jezebel.
all about
You
you.
wish I had a ball sack so you could suck on it, you Jezebel hussy. Let me tell
Well,
you
one thing.
something, you wench. Until you show me your underarms and your backside where your neck is, I don't want to hear any of your comments coming from your side. Okay?
Well, at least I have the back of a neck, and you ain't got no neck to be heard of, front or back, side to front, nothing.
Child, you just got your neck earlier this year. You haven't had a neck. You have. I thought about the joke before I said the joke and I got thrown off. You haven't had a neck. Oh, I can't say
Well,
that
you
joke.
be
Never
giving
mind.
neck. That's all you know is about neck.
Yeah,
You give
you're
neck.
damn right. You're
Yeah.
damn
Look at
skeeky
those
because I'm a
lips.
heterosexual woman and I give neck. You're
No,
damn
what you are
skippy.
is a Jezebel whore hussy nigger.
And what you are is a lesbian. You're a lesbian.